Bryan out of Asona, Mass. In the number 57, it's Dean Pettey. Starting fifth on the field out of Mansfield, Mass. In the number 99, it's Glenn Young. Outside of Young out of Swansea, Mass. In the number 8, it's Ed Gannon III. Glenn Lawton will start seventh on the field out of Westport, Mass. Driving the number 70, the Bright Orange Machine. Outside of him out of Somerset, Mass. Your driver champion for 1998, the number 81 for James Lawrence. Your owner's champion for 98, Corey Boudreau starts ninth on the field in the J Motors. Paul Massey, number 21, outside of Corey. Out of Warren, Rhode Island, in the purple and black, number 65, it's Rocket Ron Loro. Starting 11th on the field out of Coventry, Rhode Island, the Petra Long Motorsports. Simpsons Auto Care, Bamford signs number 88, it's Kenny Bamford. Outside of Ken out of Middleborough, Mass. In the number 96, it's Bob Clark. Starting 13th on the field in the Dick Tracy owns 0, it's Mike Tracy. Outside of Mike out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. In the Custom Auto Body, Spumoni's Restaurant, car number 71, it's Jerry Degas Barry Jr. Starting 15th on the field out of Taunton, Mass. In the Carriage Shed Automotive, G-Lopes Construction, number 26. That's Peter Fernandez. Outside of Peter. In the R&F Transport, Random Auto Sales, number 3, it's Kenny Spencer. Vincent Sarando starts 17th on the field in the Precision Collision Dispose All Trash Removal, number 15, and starting scratch on the field. Car number 2 out of Attleboro, Mass. It's Dave Titus. 25 laps, the scheduled distance for the Sportsman division. The first time out 2 weeks ago, Kenny Spencer was running third with just a lap left. Came across the start-finish line in the first position. The two leaders got together, and that gave Kenny Spencer the win. Will it all change? What kind of luck will everybody have today? We'll find out. As the caution lights are out, Linwood Cowen and Ron St. Pierre bringing them down for the green flag. 25 laps the distance for the ARC Sportsman. Green flag is out. We're underway. Cowen gets a little bit of a jump on St. Pierre, but St. Pierre is able to hang with them as they head through 1 and 2. Souza looks to make it 3 wide off of turn number 2. Gets a hole shot on the bottom as he takes over the lead. Everybody trying to gather the car in down the back straightaway. Everybody makes it through. And Cowen sits in second. Third is the 99. Gannon sits fourth with Ron St. Pierre back to fifth after the completion of the lap. Glenn Lawton now takes a look to the inside of the 36, trying to take over position number 5. Behind him, he's got the number 81 of James Lawrence. Dean Pettey on the outside of him trying to work his way through the field. Off the fourth corner, he comes to Souza, continues to set the pace. The 56 of Linwood Cowen holds on a second, about 4 car lengths behind him is the battle for third. The 99 of Glenn Young, the 8 of Ed Gannon, the third. Tries to take a look down low. Can he get it done? A little bit of smoke coming from the 99 of Glenn Young in the right front. Gotta wonder if that's tire smoke or something a little more serious. We'll try to take a look as he comes off the turn number 4. That's coming off the right rear as the body is got into the right rear tire. Again, he gets a good run to the inside, trying to take over position number 3. The 70 of Lawton rounds out the top 5 as they all run nose to tail. Souza has set the pace from the initial lap. He started third, quickly moved out front. Now he's back on the foot to the immobile of Corey Boudreau to the inside. Top 5 cars run nose to tail down the back straightaway. Bryan Souza, Linwood Cowen, Ed Gannon the third, and the 70 of Glenn Lawton. Your front 4 cars are starting to pull away from Glenn Lawton.
Well, Bryan Souza picking up where he left off last week out in front. The only difference is Linwood Cowen in the 56 is between him and Eddie Gannon. The last lap of the event last week proved Eddie Gannon and Bryan Souza making contact. The black flag is out for the 99 of Glenn Young. Looks like he has a tire rubbing.
Right rear tire is rubbing on the sheet metal, and the last thing you want to do is have a tire blow on you, especially during a green flag condition. So the black flag out one more time, and Glenn Lawton will adhere to Glenn Young will adhere to it this time.
Keep your eyes on Glenn Lawton. Speaking of him, as the halfway mark comes out, Lawton, one of the fastest cars with the 70. In all actuality, he gets passed up now with the big car number 81 81 of James Lawrence. Lawrence, last year's champion, now steps up to the front spot.
Takes a look to the inside of Gannon. He's got about 2 car lengths between he and Gannon. Gannon takes a look to the outside of Linwood Cowen. Cowen's got that rear car hanging. You got to wonder if that could cause a problem with Ed Gannon's tires.
It's tucked down to the bottom side, but if Gannon does rub it with the right rear tire and the left front and the left rear tire, it will puncture the McCreary Racing tire. Back to the line, 10 laps to go. This time by for flyer Bryan Souza.
Souza continues to set the pace, but now there's only a little bit of daylight between he and Gannon. Gannon starting to close the gap as they head through 1 and 2. And look at Boudreau on the outside.
Keep your eyes on Corey Boudreau with the Dickinsons, number 21, as he starts to make a move around Lawton. Lawton, for some reason, is not up to par. Usually he is one of the top 2 cars, and now he has a problem with the Goyettes, number 70. Out in front, the Ferguson Duck 25 of Bryan Souza, and the Kevin's Auto Repair, number 8 of Ed Gannon. Car going around, Jerry DeGasperi, the rookie driver, he gets the car going, no caution. Back up to the front, it's still Souza and Gannon. Here comes Cowen and the 81 of James Lawrence in the big blue Harley Davidson car.
Well, the 25 of Bryan Souza finally realized there was somebody all over his back bumper. He is pulled away now to a 2-car length lead off of turn number 4. A little bit ahead. Now he opens it up just a little bit more. Gannon trying to hold on a second, but look at Boudreau on the outside. He gets by 1. Now takes a look to the outside of Lawrence, and look at the 56 of Cowen.
Gannon with a problem. He now slips back. You gotta wonder if he made contact with that Nerf bar as the car seems to go away. He looks like he may have a flat left rear tire. The tire goes down on Eddie Gannon's car.
It's a right side tire on Gannon's, possibly the right rear. Tough break for the Kevin's Professional Auto Detailing, number 8. But up front, Bryan Souza continues to pull away from the rest of the field, and without a caution, it looks like he's got this one all to himself.
Keep your eyes on the number 81 of James Lawrence. Both of these cars are built and out of the same garage out of Bryan Souza and Lawrence, so you gotta wonder if these cars get the same setup. Both cars are running extremely well with 2 to go. Out in front, the Tin Man, driving for John McHenry, Bryan Souza. Last week, he thought he had this one in the bag after contact late in the race with Eddie Gannon. He fell to the infield and relegated to the back. He picks up the white flag with 1 to go.
Final time around for the Somerset, Massachusetts native. Bryan Souza heads down the back straightaway in the Ferguson Duck, number 25. A half a straightaway lead over everybody else. Off at turn 4 he comes. Checkered flag is out, and Bryan Souza takes down the win. Linwood Cowen second, Lawrence in the third, Glenn Lawton, Dean Pettey, Bob Clark, Corey Boudreau, your top 8 cars with the 88s of Kenny Bamford and the 26 of Peter Fernandez rounding out the top 10 cars. So a green to checker finish for the Pro Stocks, and Bryan Souza forgot he won.
Bryan Souza, it's been quite a while since last year since he picked up a win. He forgot how to go get the checkered flag. He now brings the Ferguson Duck, number 25, back down to the start-finish line. Big bore Harley Davidson and Armstrong Products also on the race car. That's a Nat Racing Engines behind the hood. And Bryan Souza is one of the top drivers here, driving for John McHenry.
Anybody behind me? No, you will be by yourself. Hang on.
Good job, Dom. You did good. Sydney, come on. Come on, Sydney. You can give him a head anytime. This is a commercial.
Hey, David!
Hey!
These race cars are great. Let's go left for a ride.
Clean up this video down here, number 3.
Huh?
But it looks like it's going down there.
Here we go. Oh! 2 microphones. What? No, all green. Well, I saw Linwood skate on the track. Get it. I think I'm going to do it. Okay.
All right, down here, big lay down with Bryan Souza. After last week, the head a little messed up.
Do it straight.
After last week, Bryan looked like he was going to pick up the feature win, late contact in the feature. Nice race tonight. You started up front. Easy race for you.
Oh, yeah, it was easy, I'll tell you. The race car was just super. Everybody did a good job tonight. Just went out there, got a break at the beginning of the race. Linwood skated up the track a little bit, opened the door for us, and that's all I needed.
Well, you had Linwood Cowen to defend with. You had Eddie Gaddett. Eddie Gaddett stepped up. Problems with him later on in the race. Easy race for you as well. John McHenry builds a great race car. Helped you build this car. Or Dave Bergman actually built this car for you. This is a good car. You want to thank a lot of sponsors.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my car owner, which is Furnace Duck Supply Company, John McHenry. Great guy, gives me everything we need to go racing. Can't ask for better people. My brother Wayne, my wife Liz, she puts up with this. Ray, new crew member, Larry, he's been there for 2 years now, standing behind us. And you took off and went announcing on us, but you know, we're still here at Victory Lane.
John McHenry, come on over here. The car owner. You got to put up with a lot of stuff when you put up with Bryan Souza, but this makes it all worth it, doesn't it?
You know it does, Tiger. And I mean, he couldn't have drove a better race. You know, he went out there, did what he had to do, found a good spot, just kept it going.
This is going to help you out as far as going to get your points. You had a problem last year, but last week, but now this week, it's going to make up for it after the point championship.
Yeah, we'll take every week by week. You know, last week we didn't get a finish. We thought we had a good one coming, we didn't get it. Just got to finish all the races and hope another win will come.
Well, James Lawrence finished in the second spot, had a great run as well. 2 team cars, so
I'll tell you what.
A bit of partying in Sunset.
Yeah, well, I think we'll move with the, you know, they can come to West Block, so I get to be in there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Flyer Bryan Souza picks up the win of the Sportsman division here tonight.
Signified the win and gave it to the 25 of Bryan Souza. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Bryan Souza, your Sportsman feature winner.
Well, this car is built by former Pro Stock driver here and modified standout David Bergman. John McHenry, as we said, the owner, right out of the Seekonk, Mass area, the owner of Furnace and Duck Supply. The big door Harley Davidson sign on the back quarter panel of the car. Bryan Souza came up from the street stocks here along with James Lawrence. They were teammates. Souza stepped up to the Sportsman division, back to the Charger division. Took a few years off and is now back